But yes, that's exactly that defensiveness and deflection and kind of turning it back around and you making you feel like you're the one that has the problem, gaslighting. Yeah.
Yeah. And just this inability to accept accountability because like we all mess up. We all do things. I've done things in my life I'm very embarrassed of or ashamed of. But I don't know about most people. It feels to me like the majority of people will eventually own up to it. But it does seem like people with these cluster B personality disorders, like they will never admit fault.
Yeah. I once heard a really great explanation about the difference between someone who has one of these disorders and someone who has defensiveness. Because sometimes you might just be with someone who's really defensive and they have some work to do, but they don't have a personality disorder. The difference is that with a personality disorder, their whole personality is created around this defensive. Like it's created to defend against being found out that they're wrong, they're not good enough. They actually do feel inadequate deep down, but you would not usually know that. So their whole personality is to protect against people figuring this out. Whereas somebody who's just being defensive in the moment, like you said, they can still see things about themselves and recognize things eventually.
Yeah, that's super interesting that their sort of whole persona is to make around this defensiveness. And do you find like commonalities for people with cluster B personality disorders? Is that, I know there's always exceptions, but is there a lot of childhood trauma there?